Chat predictions will be open, so place your bets on who you believe will claim the series. Will it be our Protoss or our other Protoss? Will it be our Psystorm boy or the other Psystorm player instead? Best of luck. Best of luck in the chat. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Golden Aura, we have our red Protoss player representing Psystorm Gaming. It is MindelVK. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the blue Protoss player representing Psystorm Gaming as well. They are teammates. It is Gerald. From the land of Bologna. Let's go. I just realized both semifinals are team kills. Both players in the upper semis are Psystorm boys, and both players in the lower semifinals are Platinum boys. They're Platinum players. Let's go. Do appreciate it. But again, predictions are open. Place your bets. You do have a minute or so to get your gambler going in the chat. Gerald is the favorite player, but we have seen MindelVK pop off specifically in the PvP matchup. He has popped off before. He can do it again. I want to believe. There we go. I see in the chat, so well played by eBay. It's hard to stay cool against Zealot DT harass 100%, especially when bases are dying, right? Like, it isn't just about dealing with the harass, but like, once the first domino falls, once the first hatchery falls, things get real chaotic real quick, and things like fires, they pop up everywhere in every single base. It becomes very difficult to keep up and to put them out. To maintain your cool, to be aggressive across the map, to have the wherewithal to go for a roach counterattack and a hydra counterattack into mineral lines. There was just a lot of action all over the place. It was a very intense series. A very intense series between Eva and Lunacy. Oh. Very intense. As for now, it's going to be a 2-gate opener. 2-gate opener for MindelVK, 2-gate opener out of Gerald. We are going to be settling in. Likewise, no proxy pylons. We have 2 pylons in the main for both players, so no proxies whatsoever. No fake proxies. Ooh, as Gerald is locked into the main, and MindelVK can expand. Meanwhile, Mindel goes for the pylon block, and Gerald cannot, as Gerald is stuck in the main base. And the probe is going to be shut down. Eventually. Oh. Yeah, the probe is killed. And the question becomes, does Mindel expand, or is Mindel going for a proxy? The probe looking very suspicious. What's going on? My eyes are on this worker, Mindel, across the map. He is building up resources. Okay, he's expanding. MindelVK, he is expanding. So is Gerald. Yeah, both expansions have been taken. Hallucination Scout moving out. Mindel not making use of that probe yet, but it's out there. Nice catch out of MindelVK. He does get on top of that first Stalker. Ooh, gets a lot of damage done. Stalker taking a lot of hits. At the same time, Adepts, they do bypass the main army. They're headed towards the mineral lines. They're headed towards the main base. And can MindelVK keep up? No, he misplaces. Oh, he does misplace his shield battery. Forced to recall back home. Probes are going down. Aye, aye, aye. Just like that, chaos ensues. And we get 4 probe kills. Can we get 5? Can we get 6? Can we get 7? We'll get 6. But 6 probes do fall. A lot of damage dealt here, only by 2 Adepts. I mean, that's how unforgiving PvP can be, or mirror matchups in general. One slip up, one misplaced shield battery, and that can be game. Just like that, Gerald takes a massive economic lead. Across the map, we have a proxy pylon. MindelVK is going to be reinforcing. And it's his turn. It's his turn to turn the tables on Gerald. We'll see if he can. See if he can, as the 2 Adepts, they have arrived. There's no probe in position, which means we won't be able to wall off. Adepts, they shade in. They shade into the main base, and workers are going to be going down. Ooh, but we don't quite target correctly. We get 2 probe kills. We're going to get 3, maybe 4. Oh, we barely get the 4th. But that could have been 5, 100%. That could have been 5 probe kills. Again, we did kind of miss target initially. And we are keeping up with each other, but Gerald still maintains a worker lead, slight worker lead. And from here, we're taking up. It is going to be Blink from Gerald, likewise Blink from MindelVK. Okay. And when behind, yeah. We saw how annoying and frustrating Dark Templar could be in that previous series. We're seeing it again. Fun fact, we also saw DTs in the Lunacy series earlier today as well. Every series so far that we've casted has evolved Dark Templar in some way. The Invisible Man. He's a popular man. He is popular. Meanwhile, Blink is done. We have the Hallucination available. And we can blink into the main. We're going for the pylon. Yeah, we're going to depower the gateways. Nice pickup. Well, can we get the second pylon? We can! And 2 pylons go down. Gerald backs off. At the same time, Dark Templar should soon be warping in. But Gerald, he is containing his opponents and he expands. He takes the 3rd base. Gerald taking a further economic lead. Just keeping MindelVK pinned on 2 bases. But do we have detection? We do. We have a robo. We have an observer moving out across the map. Geralt may have to recall the observer back home. Dark Shrine is done, but we're diving into the main, and even if the DCs get damage done, there's just so many stalkers. This could just be game. This could be it here and now. We go for the force field. We depower the gateways once again. We've been missing warp-ins, and the army's just not here. We just barely have an army to work with. DT, sure, they're getting across the map, but this army from Geralt, it's ending the game. It's becoming far too much. GG gets called as Geralt snowballs out of control, and we'll take game number 1. GG. GG, well played. Geralt will be taking a lead in the series. And where are we headed from here? We'll be taking a lead, and now we're getting ready for game number 2. We're going to be loading into Oceanborn, and again, it all started with the initial Adept harass. Likewise, the scary thing about depowering those gateways with that Blink dive, it isn't just about, being a nuisance in the main, but because you depower the gateways, that means you miss warp-ins. You miss warp-ins, your army gets smaller and smaller, and Geralt, he went for the kill move. The killer instinct was real there for Geralt, and yeah, he was able to knock MindelVK down before he could really recover, really get back up and running. GG. GG, well played. With that, Geralt is 1 game away from making it into the grand finals. One more game is all he needs. Meanwhile, MindelVK has to fight back here and now. Let's go. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Oceanborn, we have our red Protoss player representing Storm Gaming down in this series, looking to bounce back here and now to force the ace match. The pressure is on. It is MindelVK. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the blue Protoss player from the land of Poland, representing Storm Gaming. 1 game away from making it into the grand finals. It is Gerald. Una más, 1 more is all he needs. We'll see if he can go the distance. We'll see if he can send it back. Make it all the way to those finals. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. We're on a bit of a timer here. I didn't realize, but it looks like there is another event going on, and it is going to be clashing a little bit with our event. The Team Liquid map contest. I did not realize. But their tournament starts in 20 minutes. So that may become a problem. It may be a problem just because Geralt is also trying to play in that event as well, in the 2v2 tournament. Meanwhile, oh my god, we get a surround. Geralt, he shuts down the probe. The probe gets shut down. Nice kill up there to Gerald. Meanwhile, back at home, we do have our 2 pylons. 2 pylons in the main. 2 pylons in the main base of Gerald as well. No proxies. No proxies. No one base all-ins. None of the sort. But yeah, I didn't realize there is a Wardy's hosting a 2v2 tournament in 20 minutes, and yeah, Gerald is going to be a part of that. So hopefully we can thread the needle and everything's going to be okay. Hopefully. Hopefully. As Gerald is moving out, going for initial double adept opener. Meanwhile, MindelVK opening up a double stalker instead. And the goal here for Gerald is to try to slip past. Try to sneak on past, get into the main base. Behind this, Gerald is expanding. And MindelVK is going for a 1 base all-in. That's an extra gateway. That's an extra gate, and that is a empty natural. Oh, so 1 base all-in from MindelVK. Not a proxy, not yet, but we're getting there. Pylons on the way. One way or another, the game is going to end. As MindelVK is just doubling down and going for a 1 base blink. Meanwhile, Gerald's back at home. Settling into his own robo. I mean, a robo follow-up here from Gerald is very safe. This gives us fast immortals. Fast immortals are going to be ideal. Not just immortals, but also a war prism as well to juggle back, to defend, to micro our units. And Gerald, he confirms no expansion. Like, Gerald seeing no base here is enough. That's enough of a tell. We need shield batteries. Shield batteries are on the way. We have 1 shield battery on the low ground. 2nd pylon to keep everything powered. Gerald is getting ready, and we need that immortal. There it is! Immortal's on the way. And as we're getting into this, a big shout out in the chat to Acer. Oh my god. To Acer313. Thank you so much. Babiga, thank you so much for gifting 3 subs to the community. Thank you, Babi. Thank you. Do appreciate it. Gifting it to Slow Run, to Pony Danza, and to Freb Australia. Thank you so much. Here we go. As Mindel is pushing in. Do you have a fake immortal? Oh! We're hoping to bait out some shots. First Stalker goes down. 2nd shield battery is done. 2nd Stalker falls. Ooh, and Gerald, he's struggling to hold on. He is struggling. Again, that hallucination ideally was designed to tank some of those Stalker shots. Alas, didn't quite pay off. Didn't quite work out. Yeah, Sentry's going to be targeted. 2nd Immortal has arrived. We do still have the overcharge. We haven't spent it yet. Gerald has been quite patient. Very patient play here to Gerald. Hallucination runs out. And the Immortal count is getting higher and higher. So far we're holding. The longer this goes on, the better it is for Gerald, but yeah, we're going for the dive. We have the overcharge, and we do not keep the Immortal alive. We just barely don't. Oh my god. Ooh, the 2nd Immortal falls, and it looks like MindelVK, has he done it? Has he broken through? The overcharge is helping quite a bit. Now we pull the boys. 3rd shield battery is done. Do we have another Immortal? We need a couple more seconds. It's close. As MindelVK just keeps warping in. He's got 11 Stalkers. Boys are being pulled. We can't afford to pull them. We can't afford to lose them. As we are off base. But Mindel, he has control of the low ground. And it looks like MindelVK, yeah, he's done it. At this point, especially with reinforcements on the way, we go for the dive. We take down the Immortal. And Gerald, he just doesn't have much left. GG gets called, and MindelVK ties up the series. We are going to the ace match. Whew. GG. We are going all the way to game 3. Oh. And we'll see where this takes us. We'll see how this story does end between Gerald and Mindel. I mean, again, Gerald, he was... It felt like 1 second too late with the overcharge to save the 1st Immortal. The 1st Immortal went down real quick. Likewise, we gambled a little bit with the hallucination, didn't quite pay off either. That would have been huge. If we soaked like 1 or 2 volleys from those stalkers, that would have been ideal. Here we go. So getting into our next game. It's just me, but the fanfare when the players get introduced, it sounds like the fanfare when you open the safe in Monkey Island 1. I cannot confirm. It's just a generic fanfare. I don't maybe. But here we go. We're getting into the ace match. It all ends here. It all ends in game 3. On Alkionis, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the Polish Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing Storm Gaming. It is Gerald. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Red Protoss player, representing Storm Gaming, tying up the series, forcing the ace match. It is MindelVK. Let's go. Let us go. But yeah, thank you so much, Acer, for supporting the channel. Thank you. We always appreciate the support. Do appreciate it. It's thanks to the support in the chat that we're able to do this as often as we do. I mean, we usually cast on a daily basis. I do apologize for the stream being live a little bit less frequently as of late. A big reason for that is just because we haven't had as many tournaments. The tournaments are drying up a little bit here at the end of the season. No Kung Fu Cup, no WTL. As a result, you know, we've had some more free days here. I mean, I've been streaming on my own personal channel, but we haven't been able to have as much content here on the Cranky Ducklings. We will try to amend that. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. In the off-season. As for now, Gerald being cheeky, mining through those mineral patches, going for a proxy on the right-hand side. Let's go. Is moving out the proxy. We can watch both. It isn't about watching both, it's about playing in both. Because Gerald, he's playing both in this tournament and in the 2v2 event. And he might have to forfeit one of the events. Depending on how things go. He's looking. MindelVK, he knows. He sees, he scouts, he does confirm that the mineral patch is missing. He does confirm that it's nowhere to be found. And he's looking for the proxy. Gerald's going for the Stargate. We're checking the standard Stargate location. Don't quite find anything yet. But MindelVK knows that something's wrong. He knows that something is here and he will eventually find it. As he is on the hunt. And he will confirm. There we go. The Stargate has been found. And now MindelVK, he knows to get a shield battery in the mineral line and to warp in some stalkers to be ready in the main. As a reminder, this build from Geralt is not an all-in, it is a way to get ahead in the economy and to expand behind it. Oh, Mindel even trying to get on top of the Stargate itself. Bold move, as Geralt is being active with his 2 stalkers, being more defensive. Mindel's moving out. Shield battery's on the way. And we are getting on top of that pylon. On top of the there we go. We do miss a couple of volleys. That is going to give Gerald time to react and to respond. First Oracle is going to pop out. Ooh, and MindelVK is rallying everything over. This I'm not so sure about. We're going to try and intercept. We get a couple of volleys off, but this means that we are exposed back at home. Mindel is going for the 1 base all-in. Stalkers have arrived. They're going for the pylon. MindelVK is racing back. Oracle into the main. We should go for the stasis. Yeah, stay strap on the way. MindelVK does pull away in time. Pylon's gonna go down. But we can pull back to the shield battery. And Geralt, he gets a full scout. He gets a full scout of what's going on. But I'm concerned because, again, he invested quite a lot into this Stargate, not into a robo. Stalker gets cleaned up. We have a proxy across the map. MindelVK is going for the 1 base all-in. 3 gates back at home. 1 gate across the map. It's going to be a 1 base 4 gate blink all-in from MindelVK. And Geralt's back at home. What do we have? We have a delayed 4 gate. Oh boy. MindelVK has a massive Stalker lead as he moves out. Adepts are moving in, but we have a full wall. We do fully wall off. We're set up. Back across the map. We have backup shield batteries on the way. I like that we have the shield batteries staggered here so we can fall back a little bit further into the main for additional support. Oracle does threaten the main base, going for the stasis. No reaction! No! Yeah, no reaction. Massive stasis in the main. And F's, they're also breaking him at the same time. MindelVK dives into the main base. Blink is done. And we do focus on the Stalkers. There's 2 Stalkers left. But the shield batteries, they're holding on. Yeah, Gerald, he's defending. He is defending. MindelVK just does not have enough. He's being forced out of the main base. Meanwhile, across the map, MindelVK is at least secure. He is secure, but he just doesn't have enough Stalkers. Yeah, Gerald, he barely does hold. He's holding back. And Gerald, he's about to catch up. Blink is almost done. He's about to have his own Blink. He's going to be on par when it comes to the production. Stasis into the main, and MindelVK does pull away. Ooh, but gets caught out. 4 probes get stasis. Ay, ay, ay. And this all-in from MindelVK, it's getting worse and worse over time. Looking at the units tab, he's got 10 Stalkers to the 7 of Gerald. And even though Gerald is slightly behind in Stalkers, we have shield batteries. We have shield batteries, we have the overcharge, we have the defense advantage. We can pull the boys like we did previously. Like, Gerald should be fine. He should be okay. As we try to force our way in. With the Death That Pylon, we could go for Adepts. We could warp into Adepts, try to shade into the main base, and try to distract Gerald. That's maybe the best option. We're just aping in. We go for the blink, we go for the dive. And we do catch a couple of Stalkers. Hey, we are actually able to DPS through that overcharge, at least somewhat. Yeah, but still not enough. Gerald is holding. Do we expand? The problem, we can't. We can't expand this. We have a full wall. That's the problem here. We have a full wall off. We cannot expand. Unless this probe comes back home. As we have the high ground, we have the concave. No, the stasis in the main. We cashed the mineral line. Ay, ay, ay. And just like that, Gerald, he doesn't just defend, he takes a lead. He's ahead in the economy. He himself can expand now. Middle going for the robo. Gerald does find the proxy. Shuts it down. And with the Death That Pylon, finally MindelVK can expand. But it's going to be a rough expansion. Oh boy. It's going to be a rough expansion for Mindel. Assuming he does. The probe is actually moving out of... Never mind, yeah, okay, it's a one-base all-in. we're just doubling down. I mean, that's the best option, the best chance here for Mindel. Is to commit it to something different. Is starting Immortal production. Going to be repowering that gateway. Could go for a proxy Dark Shrine. Bearing in mind that no one has any detection. The Stargate is depowered. So DTs from either player could end the game. The probe does confirm. The probe does confirm the expansion. We have Adepts headed towards the main. They attempt to shade in, but they're going to be denied. Yeah, we have a full wall off. Have a full wall. Mindel does catch a good chunk of Stalkers, though. That was a much better fight for MindelVK. Back at home, Gerald, yeah, you can just expand, you can just get further ahead, but he's losing out a lot of Stalkers. Oh, that was 8 Stalkers going down. That's going to be 9. That's going to be 10 Stalkers pulling. Gerald overextending. They're losing so much. And again, instead of investing into a base like Gerald, MindelVK has just been warping in more Stalkers, more Immortals, and this follow-up push, this could still end the game. Yeah, we're fighting out of range of shield batteries. Out of range of the overcharge. That defense advantage means nothing. Not anymore. And now we can just keep going. Send it, papi. We're going for the natural, but we need to go for the main base. Like, killing the natural is not good enough. We're going for a base trade. And Mindel... we can keep going. Blink in. We can blink. Send it, papi. There we go. We blink over the wall. Over the force field. At the same time, Gerald, he gets across the map. Stations behind us into the mineral line. And yeah, Mindel, he's just going for the kill. Going for the throat. At the same time, I mean, everyone's losing their economy. Probes are falling. Probes are falling left and right. But the question becomes, do we have a worker out on the map for either player? MindelVK is going to try to evacuate, but alas, he's going to lose every single probe. Likewise, Gerald. Do we have any workers? No, the answer is no. Zero probes. Zero probes for Gerald. We have 2 probes left for MindelVK. They're going to be focused down. We're recalling. Oh, he's crazy. The stasis! No! Oh my god, the blink just in time. We avoid the stasis. We save the main base. And Gerald's being revealed. He's being revealed. There's nothing left. We're shutting down the main army. We can chase him. We can blink. Chase him, Pop. Ah. Yeah, there it is. We focus on the Oracle. GG gets called, and MindelVK will take the series 2-1, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Oh my god. GG, well played. Gerald, he will take it. Oh, sorry, Gerald, he will be knocked out. MindelVK will take the series. Congratulations. MindelVK popping up. Does take the series. A very chaotic game state. If Gerald, if all he had done was expand and stay back at home, I think I would have I was favoring him. I'm straight up favoring him, but he did overextend. He was getting caught out on the map. He was bleeding out too many Stalkers, and everything snowballed out of control in favor of MindelVK. Congratulations to Mindel, and my condolences to Gerald, as Mindel will advance on to the grand finals. We'll advance on to those finals, and we are here to determine who faces off against Mindel in those finals. Who's it going to be? Who is it going to be? Here we go. So we're just catching up in the chat.